Let's talk about it. How to pinpoint narcissistic traits in your life. Now, why is this even important? Because you have experience being with somebody who just constantly crave your attention all the time. They call you, talk to me, talk to me. They text you all day, and you actually like it. You feel that dopamine every time that notification go off on your phone. Bling. Oh, I got a dopamine hit. They text me. I feel important. They love me. They thinking about me. And you are wrapped up. We're going to break that down. Why is this person texting you and calling you all the time? Now, in the beginning, it's exciting, right? You feel so special. You feel so unique. They must just text you all day. You must be the most important thing because they got time to conversate with you all day through the text. Have you ever been involved with someone who have day after day, hour after hour available for you, making you feel extremely special, especially when it's new, a new relationship? That's the main reason why a lot of people jump in and out of relationships because it's brand new. Like you got this brand new pair of shoes. I like these shoes not because they fit the best, not because they're the most comfortable. It's just new, right? People would sit and develop a relationship with someone for 10 and 15 years, but then they'll start to neglect that relationship for the new relationship. The new relationship has not been fully established on a solid foundation. It's being established on sand. But then you got a 15-year relationship that has been established on a solid foundation. But why would you neglect that relationship that has a solid foundation, a solid structure to it, for this relationship that's built on sand? It's not going to last. It's not going to stand. But because it's making you feel good about you, you invest all of your time and energy into that relationship. Let me tell you something right now in 2023. If you're going to be successful in relationship, it's time to get back investing in that relationship that has a solid foundation, that went through the fire, that took time to develop. Come on, we want something that's easy and quick and gratifying, but this relation over here took time. This person said healthy boundaries, and you had to establish trust and build trust and be patient. You had to get to know them. You went on 1 date and 2 dates and 3 days. They made you wait. They wouldn't let you be with them sexually. You had to wait 2 and 3 years. You had to put a ring on it. Yes, that relationship that was established, but not this relationship over here. You went on a date one time, and the first night you're already enjoying pleasure. Come on, somebody listening to me tonight. How do we pinpoint narcissistic traits? Here's one for you. They take you too fast. They want it all right now. They're soaking in your presence day after day right now. They're building up your ego. They are overconfident. They're sitting here trying to move too quickly. They've known you for a week. They already have fell in love. It's a dream come true. You infatuated. You can't stop it. It's a feeling. You got butterflies in your stomach. I come to tell you tonight, just because you got butterflies in your stomach don't mean that's love. That doesn't mean love has been established and love has been built because they give you goosebumps and there's butterflies in your stomach. How do we pinpoint these narcissistic personality? They come to destroy us. They come to take us and zap our energy and suck the light out of us. They come to distract us from our purpose and our destiny. This is why you need a vision. You need a focus. Because if you was focused and you had a plan and you was following it, it'll be hard for that narcissistic person to come into your life because you have healthy boundaries set in place. You have self-esteem. self-esteem, healthy self-esteem. But what happened? You're lonely, you're depressed, you don't got nobody. Here they come stroking your ego. Here they come telling you how pretty you are. Sometimes a woman just fall out because the man say, you pretty. Ooh, girl, he loved me. He said I was pretty. He noticed me. He know who I am. Only to find out, because the relationship is built on sin, you begin to doubt yourself. You begin to doubt your own reality. They gaslight you. They make you not believe in you no more. All you do is think about them. You're miserable without them. They stop calling you. They're not texting you like they used to. They text you in the morning, not no more. They text you late in the evening. You're the last person on their mind now. How to pinpoint narcissistic traits. Come on, if this message good for you so far, I need you to connect with me. I need you to drop something in the comment. I need you to tell me that's me. I've been through it. I understand it. But here's what you need to do. Listen to how many times they say I or me. A narcissist will always draw attention to themselves. A narcissist will always draw attention to themselves. You got to understand this. It's not about you. It's not about you. They're seeking your attention obsessively because they're priming and grooming you to serve them. The narcissists see themselves like a God figure. They are highly self-important. They think they're the best thing that ever happened to you. So they groomed you and took you fast only to move you into serving them. This is why it's so important for you to take and pay attention to the signs. Don't let them take you too fast. Don't move too fast in the relationship. Build love. Don't just accept love. Just don't accept the kiss. Just don't accept that they like you. Just don't accept they want to take you to the movies every weekend. Don't just accept that they call you all day. They giving you attention. They coming over. And please don't fall out because they bought you something to eat. I know the economy bad. I know groceries high. But I'm telling you, in this season, narcissists going to start buying y'all some groceries. Some of these narcissists going to buy you a hamburger. Don't you fall in love with somebody because they bought you a burger. Those are crumb investments. Those are crumb investments. You got to love you. You got to do good to you. You got to bless you. Because if you're not taking care of you, that narcissist will come in and pretend to take care of you, pretend to love you, pretend to be all about you. And they don't care about you. They only care about themselves. They're setting you up for a downfall. They're setting you up to destroy you. They're setting you up to distract you, to block you, to stop you. Somebody need to say it, not in this season. Somebody need to say, I'm not going to be blocked. I'm not going to be stopped. I'm going to pinpoint these narcissistic traits. Number 2, look to see if they're seeking too much attention up front. Do y'all hear what I'm talking about? Up front, right away in the relationship. They feel entitled to your time. They feel like you owe them your time because they bought you that cheeseburger. They took you out to the movies. Have you ever been with a guy and he took you out and bought you a 24-ounce steak? Why he do that? Because he expecting something before the night is over. Have you ever been with a female who all flirtatious, men, and she's always in your face and her body is all on you. She rubbing all on you. She expecting something at the end of the night. She expecting some cash. She expecting you to do something for her. Listen, it's called manipulation when someone is doing something for you just to get something back in return. You need somebody in your life that genuinely cares about you. They can't genuinely care about you until they get to know you. Take time to get to know. Take time to get to know who they are. Take time to get to know what they like. Take time to get to know what their favorite hobby is. Take time to get to know their patterns, what they do, when they do, how they do, who their parents are, who their grandparents are, who their friends are, who they hang out with. You have to guard your heart. Why? Because out of your heart flows the issues of life. You can't keep letting people in your space. You can't keep letting people in your inner circle. It's time to qualify them. It's time to set some rules. It's time to set some boundaries. No, you can't come over my house and watch no Netflix. Let's go to Starbucks and drink some coffee in the daytime and let's talk a little bit. Why you so quick to come over my house? Why you trying to get access in my house? Just like the enemy, just like a thief, they want to get inside of your house because that's where you feel comfortable. That's where they can find some things out about you, only to come back to blackmail you, emotionally blackmail you, to set you up, to steal from you, to gain your trust too quickly. It's time for you to set some boundaries. Come on, tell somebody, I'm going to set some boundaries for the rest of the year, for the rest of August, for the rest of September, for the rest of October, November, December. I got some boundaries. We can't Netflix and chill. You're going to have to meet me in public. I'm trying to get married. I'm tired of laying around and playing. I'm trying to have a ring on my finger. I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to build an empire. I'm trying to establish a corporation. I'm trying to network. I'm trying to build wealth and leave an inheritance for my children. And I can't do that watching all the Netflix series with you, playing around with you. Come on, tell somebody it's the season to set some boundaries. How do we pinpoint? How do we pinpoint these narcissistic traits? Are you getting it? Here's another thing you need to do. Ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself these questions. Does their company make me uncomfortable? Now, we know in the beginning that presence don't make you uncomfortable because they taking you fast. Short-term people will take you fast. A short-term person is someone is coming in your life because they need you to listen to them. You don't know them. They're going to tell you all the stuff they want to say. They're going to vent and get everything off their chest. But when it's time for them to listen to you, they're not going to be available. They're not going to be emotionally available. So ask yourself this question. After you've been connected to them, getting to know them month after month after month, does their company make you uncomfortable? Is it something about them make you uncomfortable, but you don't know what it is? You can't put your finger on it. You trying to pinpoint what it is. I don't know. I don't see it. They being nice. They smiling. They look the part, but I'm not sure why I feel so uncomfortable. That's your intuition telling you and warning you to be careful. Watch out. Be careful with me. Here's another question. Do I sense an inferiority to them when around? Do they project themselves to be better than me? Women, you can't build with a man who think they better than you. Men, you can't build with a woman who thinks she's better than you. That's why the Bible tells us to be sober-minded. Don't think of yourself more highly than you ought to. Be sober-minded. Why do you think you all that in the bag of chips? Why you think you the best looking female in the world? Why you think you God gifts to every woman in the world, man? Yeah, you got some looks, you got something going, but you not the best of the best. God tells us and warns us to don't think of ourselves more highly than we ought to. Now, I don't want you to think bad of yourself. I don't want you to have the understanding or the false perception you should walk into false humility. I'm just telling you, don't get cocky, don't get arrogant, don't get private, because when you do that, you're getting ready to fall. You're getting ready to miss some stuff. One of the major reasons why in a relationship we get God, because we think we got it. Oh, I know I got this. This ain't my first time being in a relationship. I know what I'm doing. I know who they are. I can discern them. And you're not careful. You're not cautious. And now the enemy able to come in and zap and suck the life out of you. Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody, hanging out with them, and you just feel drained? You tired all the time. You exhausted all the time. Trying to figure out what's going on. Why I'm tired all the time. Who you just hung out with. There's an energy transfer. When you hang out with people, there's an energy transfer. If you hang out with poor people, that poor mindset and the energy behind who they are will begin to fall on you. That's why I say in the word of God, if you want to be wise, run with the wise. Simply mean hang out with wise people. Take company with the wise. You can't keep hanging out with Bobo thinking you fit to marry a multi-billionaire. You can't keep hanging out with people who just want to sit around and take up all your time to get their pleasure off. They want to get off on you. They want to vent. They want to be pleased physically. They want to be pleased intellectual. They want to be pleased and stimulated emotionally. They want conversation. They want you to take them out. A narcissist is always positioning themselves in the relationship to receive. Because if you're going to sit there and keep giving, that narcissist will keep taking. I believe somebody is watching you, watching this, and you're saying, this is it. I heard it. This is my confirmation. I'm about to end this relationship. I identified who that person is. Now, let me tell you, don't go tell them all that you just realized. Don't go to them and say, you know what, I realize you're a narcissist. You draining me. I'm about to cut you off. Don't do that. Just quietly exit. Quietly begin to remove yourself. If there's a negative energy and you feel that intuition, don't be rude, don't be nasty, don't cut them off. Don't sit there and say, I'm gonna block you. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. You ain't this and you ain't this and that. Quietly remove yourself from the room. Ask yourself this question. Do I experience a sense of being devalued and dismissed by them? If you've responded yes to all or at least two of these questions, you're dealing with a narcissist. You're dealing with a narcissist. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in recognizing the kind of individual you're becoming entangled with. You are becoming entangled with the wrong type of person. A person that has too many narcissistic traits. That's why it's important to pinpoint the traits. They may not be a narcissist. You're not a psychologist. You're not a psychiatrist. You can't diagnose them. But what you can do is pay attention to the traits. You ain't crazy. You say, you know what? I'm noticing something about this person. They always in my face. They always want something from me. They always wanting my time. They always wanting my attention. They just seeking my attention obsessively. Now, it's healthy when you're in a marriage or you in a relationship, you've been dating someone, say for 2 or 3 years, and they want to spend time with you. That's healthy. How do you know it's healthy? Because they are not obsessive. They respect your space. They respect you as an individual. If they don't respect you as an individual, you'll notice they'll begin to try to make you like them. They want you to mirror who they are. They want you to be like them, or they'll start mirroring you if they have low self-esteem and they don't know who they are. They don't have an identity. But some narcissists have a sense of identity. It's a spectrum. And then you got other narcissists with the narcissistic trait that don't have a sense of identity. Those that don't have that identity, they'll mirror you. And those that have a sense of identity, they want you to mirror them. They want you to look like them, talk like them, dress like them, be in tune like them, have interest in the things that they have interest in. I'm telling you, tonight is your night. I'm telling you, tonight is your night of breakthrough. I'm telling you, tonight is your night to move forward. I'm telling you, when you wake up in the morning, don't sit there and give up because they didn't text you right away like they used to. Don't throw in the towel. It's time for you to build up your self-worth. This is your season of turnaround. I'm about to prophesy to you for the last 3 minutes. I'm about to tell you this is your time and this is your season. This is your season of purpose. This is your season of destiny. This is your season of favor. This is your season of getting out of your comfort zone. This is a season of reclaiming your self-worth. I believe you found this video and this video found you because this message is confirmation. What you're hearing is something you already know. God has already hit you in your spirit. You already know the person is draining you, but you don't have anything else available. It's the time to isolate. This is the season of isolation, healthy isolation. Get off by yourself. Spend time with God. Spend time meditating. Spend time reading. Spend time reflecting. Productive isolation. I'm not talking about isolating yourself and distancing yourself from somebody and put yourself in a situation where you get mentally crazy and mentally drained. I'm talking about being mentally productive, productively evaluating the relationship, productively reflecting, productively looking at what happened, what is, it ain't, what ain't. See, the narcissist say he love you, she love you, but it's not adding up. They not showing it, they just talking it. And they talk it up front and they want you to come and give first, and when you start doing the giving, they start pulling back. I come to tell you, this is your time. This is your time to pick yourself back up. Pick yourself up tonight. Pick yourself up. Get up right now. Yes, you have fallen, but it's time to get back up. Yes, you made a mistake, but it's time to get back up. Yes, you opened the door, but it's time to close the door. There's a song by Bruno Mars. The door is open. No, close that door. Don't leave any doors open. See, when that door is open, you let this person come in and that person come in. You need to close some doors in your life. You don't have to cut them off. Just close some doors. Don't invite that type of spirit in your life. Don't invite emotional blackmail in your life. Don't invite negativity in your life. The person that's for you gonna love you, care for you, hear you, take time with you, spend time with you, and don't want nothing in return but you giving them the same thing that they're giving you. Reciprocate. If I spend time with you, you spend time with me. If I take you out to eat this night, next week you take me out to eat. Let's go back and forward. Let's do an exchange. Two is better than one. If I'm hot, you gonna keep me where I can get some if I'm hot and the sun is out, you're gonna keep me where I can get some shade. If I'm cold and I'm freezing, you're gonna be next to me and keep me warm. This is a relationship that we're reciprocating. This is not a one-way relationship. This is not a one-way street. This is not a one-way conversation. If I'm listening to you, you got to listen to me. Come on, I need you to listen to me. I got something to say. Don't dismiss what I have to say. I'm about to close out this live right now. If you have any questions, drop in a comment. Go to my website, marquezministry.com. If you want any life coaching, if you want a one-on-one session, go to my website, marquezministry.com. I'm offering one-on-one life coaching. If you need someone just to listen to you and hear you so you can navigate narcissism, go to my website, marquezministry.com. I want to help you navigate narcissism. Life after narcissism. Life after narcissism. What does that mean? It's time for you to live again. Yes, they devalue you. Yes, they put you down. Yes, they cut you off. Yes, they dismiss you like you was nothing. But it's time for you to pick yourself back up again. It's time for you to pick yourself back up again. It's time for you to get the support you truly deserve. Go to my website, marquezministry.com. I'm going to connect with you. I'm going to pray with you. I'm going to stand with you. I'm going to inspire you. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to tell you to move forward. With 20 years of ministry experience and overcoming challenges and narcissism in my own life and helping thousands of other people throughout the years of my ministry, this is the time and season for inspiration and support. You're going to make it and you're going to go through. You're going to go through to a breakthrough. You're taking a break to get a breakthrough. I love you. I thank God for you. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I need you to go there and subscribe because I got a lot of great content that I release on my YouTube channel. I have 3 popular videos right now that's getting a lot of views, a lot of people engaging, a lot of comments. A guy hit me up the other day. He said, Marquez, your tongue is golden. You are the best. You are the best when it comes to this narcissism. 3 popular videos I'm going to encourage you to watch. Unmasking mental abuse. Go to my YouTube channel, Life After Narcissism. Click that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know you watched the video Unmasking Mental Abuse. Watch the video Unmasking the Narcissist. See, you got to unmask this stuff. They wearing a mask. They got a filter on like the filter on Instagram. But it's time to click the button to turn to filters off. It's time to get to know people for see who they are. Unmask the narcissist. And then I have another video called The Narcissist Pretends to Care About You. I want you to watch those videos. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be inspired. I want you to hold on. I know the economy is bad right now. I know things are tight for you right now, but you're going to make it. You're going to pick yourself up. You're going to get back in the fight. You're not going to sit there and play dead and lay down and let the enemy have his way and let the narcissist drain you and make you feel like you got to stay in a relationship because they paying the bills and they helping you with the bills. I want to close out this broadcast with letting you know God is going to make a way. God is going to make a way. Right now in this season where things are tight for you financially, and it's challenging for you emotionally, God is teaching you to trust him. God is teaching you to trust him. Father, in the name of Jesus, those who are watching this right now, they feel something in their spirit. They sense something new coming in their spirit. A major shift, a major breakthrough, turnaround is happening for the person right now. You that's watching, this is your season of favor. This is your season of breakthrough. Things are working together for your good. I'm looking at this camera just to tell you, things are working together for your good. And it's working in your favor. Father, in the name of Jesus, bless and touch the person that's watching right now. They need you. You're watching and I can feel you. You feel like giving up. Nobody knows, but you have been contemplating suicide. You've been thinking about committing suicide. At first, it just came to you as a thought. Narcissistic traits. They come to discourage you. It came as a thought to you. You say, you know what? I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna commit suicide. And you didn't take it seriously. You didn't think you would actually do it. And then all of a sudden, you started really thinking about it. It became a strong thought in your mind. The enemy tried to work on your mind. But now you realize you can't do that. God is teaching you to trust him. I decree and declare you shall live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. You shall not commit suicide. You shall not give up. You shall not throw in the towel. You shall not blow your brains out. You shall not turn your back on God. Somebody is watching right now and you saying this God thing ain't working. I'ma quit. God ain't working it out for me. I'm telling you, he's working it out in your favor. Not only is God's working it out, but he's working it out in your favor. I said, God is working it out in your favor. Say this with me. Lift up your hands and say, God is working it out in my favor. God is working it out in my favor. God is turning it around for me mentally. God is turning it around for me emotionally. I shall live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. I shall move forward. I shall have what God says I can have. I shall do what God said I can do. I have the strength of God. I have the energy of God. I have the insight of God. I have the wisdom of God. I have the wisdom of God. I have the mindset of God. God is going to do it for me and through me. Say that. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank y'all for being a part of my Facebook. Share it, click like, leave a comment. Be blessed. Don't forget to go to my YouTube page and subscribe. You're going to love that you did. You won't regret that you did. Have a good night.